Hello and good evening. Welcome to the garage.
The garage is brought to you by nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Bing.
When you need it the most, what do you get? Nothing.
Alright, well, tonight we got a special show for you and a couple of special treats here at the end.
Dun-dun, dun-dun.
As you can see, we have a microphone tonight.
We have microphone.
Now that microphone is here for two very specific reasons. And they are standing right here. 1 and 2. Or is it 1 and 2?
It's more like 1 and 0.
Ooh!
Oh.
Alright.
It's raining a lot of men right here.
Anyways, tonight we got a great show planned. We're going to be talking about a couple of different things. Facepalm moments, Northwest, of course.
And we're not talking about the direction either.
Yeah. Of course, we also got a special treat for you here at the end of the show. That microphone, yes, you will get to hear the first 5 minutes of my act and the first 5 minutes of Silos' act, as both of us will be on stage coming your way very soon. And I will remind you guys again, because on August 6th and August 7th, I will be on stage at the J Spot for 15 minutes doing my 15-minute set. And Silos, well, he'll let you know about what he's got going on. Just pay attention to our Facebook page. We're about to get the show rolling and get going with these punches.
Alright. As Jay stated, we have several things to talk about today. One of them is going to be facepalm moments. We're going to get into that a little bit later. As we've stated, this is the Garage Web Show. I'm Silos. He's Jay.
AKA the Fat Man with all the plans.
Jake and the Fat Man here. Okay. But, we're going to start off with several indicators. We've heard so many of Jeff Foxworthy's best moments of "You Might Be a Redneck." Well, we found that several people are being deemed otherwise.
Well,
racist.
Oh. So we figured we'd come up with a few little jokes.
Best ways to tell if you are a racist. Because this might help you out. Some of you might not understand that you are a racist and we just want you to shut up. And some of you just might not realize that you've been racist. And I'm going to mention some moments that have been mentioned to me. Okay. First one I'm going to start off with is if you hear a conversation about, I don't know if anyone's heard about the superstition, if your palm is itching, you're getting money. Have you heard it, Jay?
I have.
You've heard it. Okay, well, a friend of mine and I were getting into a conversation about that, talking about if it's the hand you write with, you're actually going to be giving money away. And if it's the hand that you don't write with, you're going to be receiving money. Okay? So, think about that. As we were about finishing that point of the conversation, someone jumps in and says, "I've never heard that. That must be a Mexican thing." Okay.
Oh, wow.
You might be a little racist at that point.
Well, you might be a racist if every time you see a Chevy or a Ford being driven down the street with the lawnmower in the back of it,
or 3,
you might be a racist if you say he's Mexican.
Or they're Mexican. All 4 of them in the front seat. And it's only a 2-seater. But you might be right, but still, that's kind of racist.
Alright. You might be a racist if you walk into a KFC and say,
"Where's all my black people's at?" Okay, I apologize for that one time I did it. But,
yeah.
Hey, they laughed after they chased me out.
Alright, we also want to point out that there is no racism here on this show. Everything we do is all in good humor.
Yeah, it's in good humor. We are not one way or the other.
Okay. But we just like to point these things out.
Yeah, it happens quite often.
Everywhere you look, right? Everywhere you look. You might be a racist if you only hire Jewish accountants. Just saying.
This subject comes up after, Paula Deen admits she said some racial slur or some racial comments We heard that Mel Gibson is now going to hire her to be his cook.
Go Mel Gibson.
Go Mel Gibson. Yeah, anti-Semite. Hire the racist. Go for it. All right.
But we got a lot to talk about.
We have a lot to talk about here.
Tonight, we have one very important topic that we want to bring up. In fact, while Silos is bringing it up on the computer, I'm going to go ahead and get talking to you about the NFL, because so many of us cannot wait for the NFL season to start. Me personally, I am a huge fan of the sport. I love the sport. I love the ball players. I love everything there is to love about this sport. Now, I played for a while in high school, glory days for many of us. I never played in college. I never played pro. I'm not fantastic at the game, but I love to watch it. You know, as many Americans do, as it is now the #1 rated sport in America. We thought to get us kicked up and ready to start football season, we might go on ahead and introduce an all-star team to you. A team that can only be brought to you by the wonderful minds of the internet. As you know, Aaron Hernandez was arrested for murder. A very serious charge. In fact, something we don't normally talk about here on this show. But we're going to go on ahead and talk about it just a little bit.
And I'm actually going to bring up one.
Now, while he's bringing that up, we're going to go ahead and get started with this, okay? For those of you that don't know, Aaron Hernandez was arrested for murder, destruction of evidence, tampering with evidence. He was also arrested on 3 other counts, which I cannot remember off the top of my head at this time. All of them which revolve around murder. Now, Aaron Hernandez might be going to jail. And
might be, yeah.
Yes, might be going to jail. We say might because we are not 100% positive. And your do-re-mi button keeps getting around. As you all know, there is some wonderful, wonderful things going on in the world of football with players getting off on light, easy, or non-sentences. In fact, we took that into consideration so much. Is it up?
Well, we have one. It's actually the all-time felon team that we could possibly bring up, seeing as there has been so many NFL players that have been arrested, and
so we are bringing you the NFL all-felon team. That's right.
All-time felon team. Let's make this. This is a new one here. Notable mention, Michael Vick. Thank you. Yeah. We all know he loves dogs.
Of course, you have that all-time great OJ the Slash Simpson
as our running back. Thank you. Our quarterback, Todd Maranovich.
Todd Maranovich. For those of you who remember Todd, for those of you who do not remember Todd Maranovich, he was somebody many people forgot about.
Okay, well in '91 he was arrested at while still a student at USC, charges of rape and substance abuse. Whew. I think that makes him more of a tight end, but
but he was a quarterback and he did play, I believe, 4 years in the NFL.
Yes, he's been charged with several different things. Most of the time it's been possession.
Dun dun dun.
Duh. Well, our running back, of course, yes, would be O.J. Simpson, as we mentioned. What a hack. But our next step up, Lawrence Phillips.
Lawrence Phillips.
Geez. He has sort of a penchant for beating up on women.
Just a little bit, slightly.
Just in case you women beat yourselves up a little too much about your looks, he can take care of that for you.
Hey, and we always got to remember with Lawrence Phillips, he got off several different times and blamed it on the steroids.
There you go. Okay, our tight end once again. That reference comes up pretty
recent actually.
You know,
our all-time tight end is gonna be that wonderful player, that former player of the New England Patriots, Aaron Hernandez.
There you go. Or as an all-timer, we got Mark Chmura.
Mark Chmura.
Yes.
Wow, there is a name I have not heard in a long time.
Remember, this is all time.
Okay, this is all time. Okay, let's go with our all-time Felon team. Let's continue on to our next player.
How about a receiver?
Michael Irvin.
Oh.
You want to toke up?
He's got something different. Some sort of abuse.
Let's get high.
And how about some Ray Caruth there?
Ray Caruth. What crime did... I did not know. This is coming as a shocker to me because I did not know that Ray Caruth committed a crime. Oh, wow. I did not know that about Ray Caruth. He ordered and paid for a drive-by execution.
Uh-oh. Of his girlfriend.
He got busted.
Then girlfriend.
He got busted.
And he got caught. You know, his girlfriend was pregnant, and he wanted to get rid of her.
Dun dun dun. No child support. That's one way to get out of it. What do we got going on?
Oh, we've got plenty.
We got fan comments already?
Oh, yes. Also mentioning a nice Dante Stallworth.
Dante Stallworth.
He might be on this list actually already. Let's keep going here. Wow, we've got a lot of players here.
Ray Lewis. Let's go on ahead and make that mention of Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis, who went on ahead and, you know, he didn't do much. He just got into a little bar fight, stabbed the guy, killed him, walked away without serving any time at all. Goes to show, if you have anger issues in the NFL, you might have anger issues in the bar.
Okay, but this is also some statistics from last year's Super Bowl. Last year's Super Bowl featured 11 convicted criminals from 89 to 2009.
Wow.
There were 1,078 arrests during the Super Bowl. 102 drug traffickers were in the area. 32 wife beaters. Blanking out the space of murderers. Didn't have much on the statistic there. And, you know, that's just an interesting fact about last year's Super Bowl.
There we go. The question is, how many more crimes can be committed this year during the Super Bowl?
Okay, now continuing on with our team here, we've got... Okay, well, we were talking about Ray Caruth, and then we went to...
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. We got Mark Gastineau, you know.
Oh, we gotta talk about Plexico Burles.
Oh, Plaxico, yes, come on.
Plaxico Burles.
Mister, it accidentally shut off, and I shot myself in the leg. Oh,
I can't
heard he's doing PSAs for gun safety.
You know, what I can't get about this guy, though, he shoots himself in the leg, takes a year off to go to jail, comes back a better player.
Maybe you should shoot yourself in the other leg.
You know what? You got a Super Bowl ring. I can't talk smack about you. Enjoy your parole, buddy.
All right. LT, Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, man. I want to go talk it up with Lawrence Taylor, too. Back in the day, Lawrence Taylor was well known for being a drug user. Yeah. Although today he has cleaned up his act, launching the Lawrence Taylor Awareness Program. So for Lawrence Taylor, we're going to want to say this: we commend you. Thank you very much for contributing to society and allowing children to learn from your mistake. Kids, take a lesson. Don't make the same mistakes he did. We don't want you going down that path.
Okay. I'm also getting a name dropped on me here. We already brought up Ray Lewis. We have Marvin Harrison.
Oh, Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison, who's been a wonderful, wonderful wide receiver in the NFL. This guy has done it all, including...
Hold on. Wait. You lost me at that. I was still reading names. You continue on. You know.
Continue on.
You can finish off this story here.
I actually don't know what he was arrested for.
I really don't know what he was arrested for, but obviously he was.
All right.
Otherwise, he wouldn't be making this list. Now, here's another one. Randy Moss. He ran over a cop.
Oh,
if you
Randy Moss.
Away with with something,
Hey,
run
hey.
over someone who has nothing to do with law enforcement.
Yeah, but wait. Randy Moss. Remember, this is the guy that went up for receptions, one hand, he caught the ball and said, "You just got mossed." Okay? Kids still use, "you just got mossed" on the playground today. And you ran over a cop?
Yeah.
I never heard about this.
You just got mossed.
God damn.
Here we go. We got Robbie Powell.
Robbie Powell. Who does Robbie Powell play for?
No one now. He pistol whipped his wife.
Go Robbie Powell!
Woo!
Do what every married man in America wishes he could do.
Dana Stubble.
Wow. There is a name I have not heard in a while. Dana Stubble.
Wife beater.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about the shirt.
No. And multiple wives, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Dana Stubble was not only arrested for beating his second wife, but Dana Stubble was finally arrested when beating the shit out of his third wife.
Just remember, if you're still a football fan after hearing all these, you are dedicated. Because, I mean, I've never been a football fan myself. I don't watch any teams. And at this point, if this is the statistics I look forward to instead of actual sports statistics, I may just not watch ever.
Now, everybody likes to crack the joke that the Raiders are the parolees of the NFL. The Raiders will take anybody in the NFL who's committed a crime. Well, when we were doing our fact checking and doing our research, we have come to find three things. One, the team with the most parolees currently in the NFL are the Cincinnati Bengals. Two, the team with the all-time most parolees to ever play on it in the NFL is the St. Louis Rams. At one point, they were the Los Angeles Rams. And three, this has got to be the best job. And I'm going to go on ahead and clap for the Seattle Seahawks now, as they have fired the most felons from their team than any other team in the NFL.
Wow, I would have sworn that the most felons came from the Dallas Cowboys, as they are the dealers. So, you know, I mean, after all, we hear that the Raiders have a lot of issues with felons, but you know that's just their fans.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? I heard that the Raiders actually encountered a strange white substance on the field.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and they had investigators come in, check it out, and you know they tested the substance and everything. Comes out the test results were the fact that they found the gold line.
Oh wow!
And
they didn't know that it was the chalk line.
Yeah, you know what? The investigators determined that the Raiders would not encounter that line ever again.
Okay, we're not hating on Raider fans.
No, well,
but we are.
But,
We are.
You know, I still show love to no other team anyway. I don't have any love for any team anyway.
Okay, but Sergio, that one's just for you.
Yeah, you're welcome, bro.
Now that we've talked about this all-felon team,
yeah,
that simply in one word makes you go like this. Well,
speaking of going to Facepalm, you know, a lot of these players are probably going, "Oh, I could have done more,"
and a lot of more going, "Oh."
More like,
oh, an OJ.
More like, oh.
Oh man.
Don't drop the soap, okay? Just keep it up.
So now we want to go in here and we want to talk about our Facepalm moments.
That's right.
I'm gonna let Carlos go ahead and go first on this, and I have a more recent Facepalm moment.
You know, I've had my Facepalm moments. I got a couple. They're not recent, but you know, one's pretty recent last year. But the first one I remember was a family moment. You know, where I'm showing love for my sister, my dear sister. Where she asked if I could make her a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. To which I replied, "I'm gonna make you a deal. Only if I can make myself one too." Which she agreed. Well,
My most recent Facepalm moment came on my birthday. My amazing, wonderful beautiful fiance,
AKA wife.
was kind enough to plan me a surprise birthday party. Now, nothing wrong with that. Except, I walk in on her prepping for the surprise birthday party.
Oh, I heard that it was, quite the crowd, quite the gathering. Both of you.
Yes, I want to thank everybody who did show up to that party, all 4 of you.
I have a fan viewer that is quite confused in the concept of what football players are, as she was asking why Tiger Woods was not included on that all-star team, and I have to say it's because he plays golf. Okay, that's why no Tiger Woods. Okay.
Tiger Woods, y'all.
Yes, and just letting you know, he still got more after.
Well, okay, what Tiger Woods did?
He didn't really commit a felony.
He didn't. He didn't.
No,
In fact,
no.
Tiger Woods didn't even commit a crime. Tiger Woods simply did what every single black man in the country wants to do.
Every
Fuck
woman.
a lot of white women.
He was looking for every woman.
What is it that they say again? Black men are trying to do to white women what white men did to black men for years. You wanna know what that is?
What's that?
Fuck them. Anyway, I'm coming over here to the screen. I got something to check out real quick.
How many viewers do we have?
Holy crap, we have 140 viewers.
Do we?
I think that's what that number right there says, right?
Is it? No, we have 4.
How do we have 4?
That's 140 characters.
Oh, okay, we got 4 viewers.
We got 4 viewers. That's 4 registered viewers. Because remember, if you want to post comments on us, you can, and we
will gladly take all comments. We will gladly take all criticism. Just know that if you're gonna dish it, you're gonna get it back.
Yeah, we will be taking your comments and all. And let's see here. I'll go into the chat for any of the viewers who are watching at this time. I'll check your comments and let you know. No one's commenting right now, but
Okay,
regardless, that doesn't mean we're not doing anything here.
Also, I want to take this time to thank everybody down at the Monster Hookah Lounge. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We greatly appreciate you streaming us. Please, listen, feel free to give us a call and let us know if anybody out there is watching it at your lounge as well.
Send us messages. Let us know. We'll read your text online, on air. And actually, I'm going to issue the question right here on the show. You can respond to us at the end of the show. I'm going to ask, can we broadcast from your hookah lounge for the July show?
We would love to. Monster Hookah Lounge, this is out to you guys. Thank you guys very much for showing our first live broadcast last month at your lounge. And we greatly appreciate it so much. And we know that you guys love the laughs, so we would love to bring our show to you and do it there. Live in your hookah lounge. We'll smoke it up.
Well, you will.
I will.
Yeah.
Just don't tell my wife.
I don't do none of that stuff. Well, I don't do none of that stuff.
Anyways, back to the facepalm moments.
Yeah.
As you all know, we've had several facepalm moments that we've talked about. The peanut butter sandwich, my surprise birthday party. I think, however, my all-time facepalm moment, and if I'm really gonna go there, I might as well go there. I was 2 years old.
2 years old? Okay, go ahead.
2 years old. And my facepalm moment was not my own facepalm moment.
Okay.
No, my facepalm moment belongs to my parents. Why? Because their son ate his own food.
Woo! That stinks. Woo! Well, I could think of my other facepalm moment, and it is me. Last year on my own birthday, I went out to pick up my own birthday cake. That's not the facepalm moment. Stop laughing. The problem was, when I went to leave the bakery that made the cake, as I backed out, I broke my own car mirror. Just backing out of a parking spot against a post. I did not ram it into it, rubbed against and shattered. So happy birthday, I got 7 years bad luck.
Just 7?
At this point, I think it might double.
Stay with Maria, it might double. Anyway! God damn. I'm sorry. I had to crack a joke once in a while.
But, you know what? I can mention, the reason I thought about facepalm moments was because my sons were involved in a facepalm moment recently.
Oh, really? What happened recently?
My ex-wife's boyfriend was trying to carry my son on his shoulders, to which he then turned to my ex-wife and asked, "Well, where is he?" "Yeah, he's on your shoulders, remember?"
He's that thing you're carrying.
Yeah. Apparently 40 pounds does not make a difference on his shoulders.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big guy?
Yeah, he's a pretty big guy. He's nice. He's a good guy.
Oh, okay.
But as long as if he realizes where my son is next time, I'll be okay.
All right.
Another one I want to mention. It's another one of my sister. That she was just dating when this one happened, and to my dear brother-in-law, as they pulled up to, I guess, our house, and she saw that his car was in the driveway or parked outside. Well, she then replied, "Oh, look, he's here," to him in her passenger seat. And he goes, "Good, I'm here."
Let me guess, Susanna and David?
Yes, it was. Love you,
David,
sis. Love you, bro.
Uncle David and Susanna, we love you guys. Great deal. We honestly do.
Yeah.
And on a side note, I just want to send out my deepest condolences and my greatest prayers to David's mother, Rose. She's going through a rough time right now.
Yeah, she's not doing well, but we're sending our prayers, sending all of our love out to her, in hopes that maybe she does get better soon. But as long as she's getting good care and they get all their moments that they need with her, in the time they may have.
So our prayers
and our love going out to you.
But aside from our prayers going out to you, my next set of people that I want to send all my prayers to is Kim Kardashian and
Kim and Kanye. Once again, he's calling himself Yeezus. As one of my friends stated, and I'm going to agree, if he's Yeezus, make me a atheist.
I just want to say this. I pray for the ass whoopings that Northwest is going to get.
And as I stated, we are not talking about the direction. This is their child name. That is a facepalm alone. Oh.
Okay, of all the things that you can name your kid, you want to go and say Northwest. And did you hear the explanation behind this?
Okay, hold on. What's going on?
You cannot. You did not hear the.
You know what? I try to avoid listening to celebrity news.
Apparently you can't go higher than North. So he's a rising star. Northwest.
Wow.
No more comments.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and bypass that one.
But I will say this. Please, all these celebrities who are naming their children, take into consideration the butt whooping they're going to get on the playground for having these weird ass names. Please. Because there's always going to be some fat bully out there who does not appreciate what you're trying
such
to
as
do.
other celebrity baby names like Apple.
Apple's not that bad. Apple.
But I mean, when it comes to be followed by the middle name of Cinnamon Cheerio, but
Apple apple cinnamon Cheerio. Yeah.
That would kind of mess up a lot of different people. Or make them hungry.
Speaking
Stoners getting munchies.
There we go. Speaking of baby names, many of you know already that I have a baby on the way. We're not quite sure if it's a boy or a girl.
Either way, Jay and I are saying it's gonna be a boy.
I'm hoping it's a boy.
The boy will be named Nicasio.
That's right, Nicasio. Now I realize some of you may think that's a funny name, but when I was thinking about this name, I also was thinking about the worst celebrity names possible, or the worst names that people could come up with possible. Now this though, I'm hitting my partner here with a blind spot because this just came into my head talking about Northwest. But the worst possible baby names that you could ever give a child. 1, Star. Who names their kid Star? Somebody from a hot hippie commune, that's who. Okay, Rainbow. I actually met somebody named Rainbow on Thursday afternoon. Works at Yoshinoya. Rainbow.
Really? Rainbow?
Rainbow.
Woo!
Little to say, she's not gay.
Wow.
But speaking of gay, I just want to say congratulations to everybody who is getting married now because of the law passing here in California.
It's just it's going to make a big history moment here in the United States, period. And all I can say is, let them be just as miserable as straight couples.
There we go. Let them be just as miserable as us. Now, I personally have personal views on this, and I'm not going to bring those up here.
Yeah, we don't express it because we're not standing on either side in this show.
Yeah, but we will say this. Congratulations.
Congratulations on
We hope that the divorce rate with your marriages is better than the divorce rate of the rest of the country, as we are at a whopping 62% of divorce rate in this country. All right. Continuing on here with our next topic of conversation, as we are 31 minutes into the show.
And we are actually doing pretty good here.
We are right on schedule for the first time in history. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to give ourselves April 18th. That's right. April 18th, that's your last high day. That's right.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention there were 2 awesome national days in June that I wanted to bring up. The first one was National Running Day.
National Running Day, June 15th, right?
Actually, no, it was a little sooner than that. Because it was around the 10th. It was about 3 days. It was, I think, June 7th.
June 7th? Okay,
June 7th was the National Running Day. Because June 10th turned into the celebration day after that, which was National Donut Day.
That is right! Trust me! I know about National Donut Day.
Yeah, I had a dozen in honor of that day.
Just a dozen?
Look at me! Seriously, do you think I had more than a dozen?
Yeah, you're skinny. You have a fast metabolism. I'm fat.
I hid the other dozen. Okay, but moving on. I realize those days kind of coincide with each other pretty closely. There must be something.
Oh, wow.
What do we got?
Okay, read. I just want to say I will stop shaking my leg. And you're calling me a racist? Alright. You know what? You might be a racist if you walk into a... Oh man, where did my thoughts go? My thoughts just went going all over the place tonight. Rita, a big shout out to you. Thank you for watching.
We might be a racist, eh?
Yeah, we might be a racist. Going back to the first topic of the night. No, not really. We do want to continue on here with our wonderful show tonight, and we will be continuing on here in just a moment. Silos, what do you got going on there on yourself?
I have another you might be racist.
You have another you might be racist? Okay, let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and continue with you might be racist.
Okay, if you see 20 people in a doctor's waiting room and only one of those kids is sick, and you get hungry for a taco,
you might be a Mexican.
You might be a Mexican. Doesn't make you racist, but you might be a Mexican.
Oh man, speaking of the you might be a Mexican jokes, I don't know how many of you have heard these jokes. I don't know how many of you have thought about them. But please feel free to send them into our Facebook page. Like us on Facebook.
Yeah, like us on Facebook. That's where the pre-orders for our shirts. We are creating shirts for this show.
And by the way, we will be shooting a commercial here on Ustream for our t-shirts, which will be going on sale after Wednesday. On Wednesday, we will be putting out a picture of the t-shirt on our fan page on Facebook. Like us, the Garage Web Show on Facebook.
Pre-orders only come from the fans of the web page, of the Facebook page itself. And all I'm saying right now is like I've said before, every profit that we get from these shirts that we sell will go directly to the cancer research, American Cancer Society Relay for Life in September.
And we know that the American Cancer Society has several walks coming up. We know of all the events that are going on, and we don't want to diminish any one of them. However, Carlos and I will be shooting live from the September cast, and I do believe that's September 27th and 28th, that we will be broadcasting live from Lake Center Junior High track, from the Lake Center Middle School track, right near the Betty Wilson Center, here in Santa Fe Springs. We will be performing that live.
And if you want to come out and see the show live, please come out, join us. We totally would love the audience. We totally would love to have a peanut gallery. We want to hear your comments live.
Okay,
too.
and we will be broadcasting the entire walk. That is right. We will be coming to you for 24 straight hours. This has never been done before.
Hey Bradley, I see you're commenting on our chat now. I'm glad it's working.
Bradley, what did Bradley bring it us?
Oh, he's just saying hi, gentlemen. Hey, Sabrina.
Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Bradley.
Shout out
appreciate it.
To our awesome producer, Sabrina. We love the help that you're giving us, all the tips and stuff like that. Part of the All-Star team names that I was being given was by Sabrina.
Thank you, Sabrina. We greatly appreciate that.
You're
especially for the fact that you were bringing up players I've never heard of.
But she also gave us the stats for the Super Bowl last year.
That is true. She did give us those stats, and I greatly appreciate that as well. Continuing on here, I just received a text from our hookah lounge, and I want to make a correction here. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, I apologize. It is not the Monster Hookah Lounge. It is the Minster Hookah Lounge.
The Minster
Hookah Lounge. I apologize.
Okay.
I apologize for that.
Thank you for correcting him.
And
I didn't say the name. He did.
Okay.
And you know what?
And just so you know,
yes,
we have exactly 106 viewers in that hookah lounge tonight.
Welcome to the garage. Become a fan. Look us up on the Facebook. On Facebook, it's the Garage Web Show. You will find it. It comes up every time.
Look, laugh, love it. We're all about laughs.
We have contests going on. I actually have a picture up on the page right now. That is a picture of 2 cats. Best comment wins a shirt in September.
That's right. And we will be bringing these t-shirts as soon as we can to you, our fans. We will be posting up pictures. We will be offering the t-shirts in both black and white. And they will have our beautiful logo. Now, if any of you have any questions about anything tonight, feel free to send them in, and we will be happy to answer any questions that you bring.
That's right. That's who we got here. Sabrina's telling us we're welcome. And to our viewer who mentioned Tiger Woods for the All-Star football team, yeah, facepalm once again. All right.
Best facepalm moments in history. I'm going to have to go on ahead and say this, as I am a U.S. history major. I did graduate from the wonderful school of ASU. That's right, for those of you that don't know that. I am throwing it out there, ASU. And Thomas Edison was not looking for a way to... He did not invent electricity. Let's get that clear. He did not invent electricity. He merely found a way to contain it. But in doing so, he also sent 100 volts through his body. Facepalm.
Oh. Okay. You know, if we think about it, you know, there was one person who just happened to be mentioned in a movie with, you know, the Smithsonian.
Uh-oh. Are we talking about the Wright brothers?
Oh no, I'm talking about a general.
Which general are we talking about?
Don't you remember the one that fell? That little big one.
Oh. Facepalm.
Facepalm. Oh.
Alright. Now, I do want to go on ahead and say this. Facepalm moment. Coming up right here. And some of you may have heard this story, some of you may have not. Me being a current aviation maintenance student, I heard a lot about this story. There is a debate going on as to whether or not the Wright brothers were the first to ever fly a heavier than aircraft.
Wow.
Okay. Now the Smithsonian.
Why were you on it?
No.
Oh.
Okay. Now the Smithsonian has taken a stern point in this and saying no, the Wright brothers were first, but they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar. Why is it that they're trying to say this and fight it so harshly? Because they will lose all Wright brothers exhibits and all rights to any Wright brothers exhibits if they say otherwise and acknowledge any other flyers.
Wow.
Facepalm.
Oh.
Smithsonian.
All right, Smithsonian. We're gonna let you go on that one. Let's keep on moving here. We're gonna go ahead, and I'm sure you know some of those parents out there may be watching. No, baby pictures don't always turn out the way you want them to.
Baby pictures.
Oh yeah, baby pictures. Here we go. We're gonna do this one actually pretty quick, but you know I've had a few of these pictures, and I can say these are some of the funniest ones that I've seen. Let's go ahead and
I'm actually going to go over here and
we're going to be a nice little commenting and Jay's zooming in our actual camera that's going to be sent to YouTube. If you can see it, Jay, what's your comment on this one?
Ah!
Okay, that works for me too. But then again, you know, if you're told to stare at that one point, you go cross-eyed too. Well, this next one here looks great. He looks terrified of the camera, or whatever's offside to the camera. You're gonna what?
With who?
Doctors, they're gonna clip off what?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, this one looks like he's concentrating.
Really hard. Poopy, 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 poopy.
How about this one?
My
think his neck is about to swallow his head.
Ah! Aliens!
And this one, doesn't it look like he should just be saying hello, Clarice? Come on, dude. He just looks like something from a scary movie. And there's a future player in the moment, right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, ladies.
Oh yeah, ladies. Well, he's saying, oh yeah, ladies.
That's a little girl.
That is a little girl. Well, that little
By the way, there you go.
future lesbian of America.
Okay.
Enough said.
Now, if we know a young, gosh, who was it that did the birds? Oh man, or Stephen King, a young Stephen King maybe.
Oh.
Ooh, that's scary face. Oh, look at this little boy right here. He's stuck in a nice little radio flyer. Yeah, little is a key word. This is like sticking J in a smart car.
Ouch.
Oh. Take the picture already!
Ah!
Come on, that's a young Sam Kinison right there. Ow! Ow!
Oh my gosh, it's Kim Jong-un.
Look at that hair. You gotta love it. Oh, and here's a picture of Little Northwest.
Northwest.
Okay, come on now.
Northwest, y'all.
That was funny, y'all. Go ahead, take the picture. And yeah, that one ain't so bad, but dang, his head is huge.
All right.
He looks like in the tip. All right. Now, we got our finishing moment here on the garage. As we stated, we brought a mic, and we're not afraid to use it.
Okay. Now, as most of you know, Carlos is the senior comedian of the group. So, in going accordance with club shows, we're going to go on ahead and I'm going to warm up the crowd for him.
Alright, my warm-up comedian coming out here in front of the mic. Check, check. Alright, we're good. Coming to the mic right now, my good co-host, Mr. J. Santa Maria, the fat man.
Hey y'all, hey y'all. Hey, how you guys doing tonight? My name is Nicasio Santa Maria, or Jay, depending on how you know me. Now, for those of you that don't know, this is a wonderful night. As I'm alive, I'm kicking, I'm in a relationship, and yes, I'm saying I'm in a relationship, and that is a good thing. I'm not your typical American man saying it's a bad thing in any way, shape, or form. No. I'm one of those few Americans who actually enjoys being in a relationship. And there's a lot of different reasons why. However, it does have its downsides at times. You know, like there's this crazy little invention called the internet. And, you know, sometimes that thing just gets on my nerves. It gets on my last nerve. You know, my beautiful, wonderful fiance, she's going ahead and every single day she has this conversation with the same guy. You know, she sends this dude pictures. She talks to him constantly. Every single day on the internet, she's talking to the same person. I swear to God, if I ever see Pinterest on the street, your ass is mine. Okay? Now, being in a relationship definitely has its perks. Definitely has its perks, you know. I come home, I got food cooked for me every day. Yeah, that's right. I got it like that, fellas. I got the world's greatest girl. You know, it's just, I gotta feed the dog first to make sure it's not poisoned. You know, I keep on trying to figure out everything. And, you know, every single day I figure out what's going on and what's new in my relationship. Well, there's nothing new in my relationship. It's the same thing every single day. I come home, I get yelled at, I go to bed. I come home, I get yelled at, I go to bed. And because of that, I spend a lot of time on the internet myself. I keep on going through site after site after site, looking for something different, looking for something wonderful. Now, I'm learning something new every day about the internet. I've recently discovered Instagram on the internet. You know, it's that one place where every single woman in the world loves to show off her booty. And I do mean every single woman in the world loves to show off her booty. I'm extremely grateful for that. Thank you, ladies. But I've come to find a few little problems with those booties. You know, there's a lot of women out there, who have decided to call themselves thick. Girls, you are not thick. Your ass is fat. And I'm talking P-H-A-T. Pretty, huge, and tubby. Yes, ladies, it is called a treadmill. I don't use it. But I also acknowledge the fact that I am not thick. My ass is fat. I will openly say that right now. Now,
You're going.
Okay, see, as you noticed, I just looked over at Carlos and checked my time, as I do not want to give away too much of my 15-minute set. I'm hoping that many of you guys will come out and watch the show, as I have a lot more to come, and I'm going to give you guys just a little bit more of a taste right now, as I go on ahead and talk about a few things that really get me going. You know, as I stated earlier, I'm in a relationship. My girlfriend is currently pregnant, and when you're dealing with a woman who's pregnant, you're dealing with a lot of different things. Hormones are crazy. Women are crazy. Her feet swell up. She starts to sweat. She's got boob sweat. I got boob sweat. You know, they say sympathy pain doesn't start until the 3rd month. Sympathy eating doesn't start until the 2nd trimester. Well, sympathy eating has already started. Every time my wife eats, I eat. As you can tell, we're growing at about the same rate.
I think you're ahead of her.
I just want to let everybody know that I am very excited to have a baby on the way. I am. This is actually going to be my 3rd baby. My first 2 are extremely gorgeous children. One of which drives me completely insane at the age of 3, and the other of which, well, pretty much he wants to disown dad at the age of 16. So anybody with teenagers would know exactly how that goes. Now, my 16-year-old brought home her first boyfriend at the age of 15 about a year ago. Now, when she brought him home, oh, and that's time, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to have to come to the show and see exactly what happened to that young man. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Now, coming up on stage, we have Silos the comedian, a wonderful friend, a wonderful co-host, and a wonderful, well, actually, he's the host. I'm the co-host. And the funniest man I know. I just want to bring it out. Silos the comedian!
Alright, as he's mentioned right now, yeah, my name's Silos. I hope y'all can see me. If not, is that better? Alright. Now, coming up before me, Jay was mentioning about the girls being a little pretty huge and tubby. I have a good example of that. I actually saw a Craigslist ad, and the title said, I have to stress this big time. The title said, I'm looking for a man who wants me for my mind and not my body. And this one had a picture. I was forced to open that one up to see what the heck she was looking for. And what I saw was mission accomplished, because this girl was about pushing over 400 pounds. And when I say pushing, I mean she was kicking it over, taking its lunch money, and running. Because this girl was leaning against a tree and making it tilt. Now, I'm not going to go into that subject too much, as, I am a subject of online dating, because if I tried to do it in person, I would never get any. Now, remind you, I have 2 sons. I met my ex-wife online, and it's the result of lack of self-confidence at this point why I've gone to online dating. But let me explain what I'm talking about, lack of self-confidence. I am the youngest of 8 kids. Now, thinking youngest of 8 kids, I must be spoiled. I must have got everything I wanted. No, that is not the case. That is absolutely not the case. Because growing up as the youngest of 8 Mexican kids, I got the hand-me-downs. And my hand-me-downs sucked, for the simple fact that I had 5 sisters. Those ping pongs hurt, Now, just think about this. Because senior pictures were even worse in the halter top. And I had to, deal with all that. My sisters doing my hair. I am so color coordinated now because of them. Thankfully, my brothers did not try to dress me. Otherwise, I would not. I would be colorblind, or considered colorblind. So growing up in this, that was total confidence booster for me. Probably why I didn't have a single girlfriend through junior high or high school. I know they talked to me. They didn't want to be with me, that's for sure. So therefore, I went to the internet. Another confidence booster for me was my work. Because I've been in 5 different jobs. I've been let go from a couple of them. And I can say the worst part of it is, the first one I had was filing. And I was fired after a month because they said I didn't look happy. How am I supposed to be happy about knowing my alphabet at this time? I was happy back when I was in kindergarten about knowing my alphabet, but now that's kind of pointless. The next job was basically making copies onto a computer, scanning all day, imaging. Well, technically they didn't fire me. They actually told me I quit. That's right, they told me. I didn't decide it, they did. They told me when my 2 weeks was going to be up. And, I still thank them for it. After that, I worked for Homeland Security. Wait, no I didn't. I worked for Valley Total Fitness. And if you really want to sue me, go ahead. It's not going to bring your bankruptcy back up. All right, but you know, obviously, Bally's let me go for obvious reasons. Because this microphone stand weighs more than I do. All right? And, okay, we're going to be cutting it a little bit short, but I'm going to finish off with this one. All of my confidence boosting here. You know, Valley Total Fitness let me go. I went to Homeland Security after that. And next thing you know, I left that place, obviously because they were questioning why I was trying to get so many of my family members in. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Right now I'm working for a government agency. And now what am I doing? Imaging and filing. I've come full circle. Thank you, folks. That's mine. I'm gonna go ahead and give it back to him. Here's Jay. And I'm CeeLo's.
We're the garage.
We're the garage, right here. Come on.
Alright. As you guys know, we end the garage show every single week
With a little bit of music.
A little bit of music, a little bit of a party. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We get funky.
And we're not talking about we stink. We probably do, but we don't want to mention it.
I do want to mention that I stink.
Alright, you know what? Let's do this. I'll put on some music here, and we're going to finish off with a little bit of Monica and my life. No, never mind.
Rita, I did give you a shout out, love. I gave you 3 of them. But I'll give you another one. I love you, honey.
Woo! Who's that?
Rita?
Yeah.
She's a very good friend of mine. Went to Everest College with me. Went through the whole program with me actually there at Everest College. We went through the medical assisting program. And yes, I do got some jokes about medical assisting. If you come see my show, come see my show! August 6th and 7th at the J Spot. Come check me out.
Alright, here we go!
Here we thought we win.
Yeah, we going, we going.
In this context, there's no disrespect, so when I bust my rhyme, you break your necks. We got 5 minutes for us to disconnect from all intellect and let the ripple effect to lose our inhibition. Follow your intuition, free your inner soul and break away from tradition. Cause when we be out, girl, it's gonna be out. You wouldn't believe how we wow shit out.